Live, 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 ride, live. Get on up, get on up, get on up, ride, live. Live, or live, or live.
After breaking rules and shuffling in and out of local juvenile programs for nearly a decade, in January 2006, Billy was finally ordered to an East Texas lockup. Originally sentenced to the facility for 9 months, by the time legislators ordered kids like him released, behavior problems had kept him at TYC's Crockett State School for 15 months.
I really don't feel nothing. It's just a regular day. The people tell me I'm going home, like, yeah, it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I smile about it, but it just feels like a regular day. Other than that, I don't even want to come back to this place.
Billy's counselors say that after some early problems, he was a model resident. He earned his GED and studied auto repair. Now, he says he has high hopes for his future and is ready to put his checkered past behind him.
It actually changed my life. Instead of just doing crimes all the time, I'm going to try to go to school to be a masseuse or something. Something that's easy, which I can get a lot of money for.
I think we're ready to go right now. I hope you do well and abide by your parole conditions. See ya later, Gator.
We got you some sodas, everything. Got you everything ready for you.
While he was locked up, Billy's girlfriend, Charlie, gave birth to their daughter, Aaliyah. Billy and Charlie's relationship has been on again, off again since his release. But with his own father nowhere to be found, Billy insists he's committed to being a good dad.
Because now it's not about me, it's about my little girl, and so I got to put shoes on her feet and clothes on her back before I put shoes and stuff on my feet. 1, 2, 3.
During his first weeks in the free world, Billy stays on track. He makes most of his appointments and meets regularly with his parole officer. But as the summer wears on, he begins to slip. He shows up late to his parole meetings or misses them altogether. With no driver's license, Billy must rely on public buses, and it's an hour-and-a-half bus trip there. But other requirements of his parole, drug counseling, parent training, medical appointments, are skipped too. He manages 2 of his 75 hours of required community service, but then stops going. The simplest tasks, getting an ID, signing up for various government services designed to help him, take weeks. Getting Billy to focus on work proves difficult too. In July, his parole officer makes him meet her at a job center near his house to show him how to look for a job, but nothing comes of it. In late August, Billy disappears.
I knew what I was supposed to do and knew what I have to do, but it's like I didn't want to put it in action. I didn't want to do it. So I just kept on doing what I was used to do, smoking, hanging out, not going to school. I was getting into trouble and stuff, and then that's when I went on the run.
I don't know. I mean, I still try to figure out where it went wrong, because he's not a bad child. I mean, except for not wanting to follow rules.
But his troubles mount when one of his temporary roommates accuses him of stealing from her.
And that's when they took me downtown and charged me with the theft.
By the time his case is finally heard, Billy has spent a month in jail. Prosecutors ask for more time, which also means more time in jail for Billy. His lawyer tells him they can win their case, but the prosecutors offer a deal. If Billy takes it, he'll be let out of jail today. He doesn't hesitate.
You're charged with theft, and Ms. Lancaster's worked very hard on your case, and the prosecutors have agreed to 45 days. Okay, so you want to plead no contest, is that right? Okay.
Billy is released from jail, but at a price. He now has an adult criminal record that will follow him around for life.
Good luck, Billy.
Billy limps through the last months of his parole. He meets with his parole officer, but does little else. In the fall, he moves in with Liz, a single mother. In December, Billy is arrested and jailed again when police find pot in the car he's driving. On March 17th, his 19th birthday, he is released from Texas Youth Commission custody for good.
Get it!
For the past several months, Billy has taken it slow. With no job or school to go to, no driver's license or car to get anywhere, he often hangs out with his friends late into the night and sleeps in. Mostly, he stays around the apartment complex, the same one where he grew up. He says he's learned from his incarceration. He knows what he has to do to turn his life around. But he's in no hurry, either.
But for now, it's just sitting at the house looking for a job and playing games.
Despite his early intentions to be a good father, he's drifted away from that as well.
I haven't even seen my little girl. My baby mamas took her and moved away. I don't know where to.
He's finding employers don't want to hire someone with a criminal record, and the deal he made to get out of jail is with him for good.
When I got locked up in TYC, it was for possession, but now I have possession and theft.
After 15 months of incarceration and 9 months of parole, Billy's progress is hard to measure. He still has plans, but he also seems frozen in place, no closer to his goals than when he began.
With my background and my criminal background is real hard. It's real hard.